And now we are recording.
It's your voice checks being random rap songs to me.
Look, the way my ADHD is set up, it could be any given song, and more times than not, it's definitely going to be a rap song because most rappers aren't singing. They're just, getting their words out. Versus, I can't do emo punk pop because I can't be like, dance, dance. Like, no. Like, that's not getting my voice ready. That's straining my voice.
I don't know if you wanted to have like a really big voice today, then you could.
Oh, no. I have a big voice every day that I tamper down because I'm a big nigga.
Well, good for you, but sometimes, use that big voice.
Girl, you know you heard me use my big voice before.
I like it.
But yeah, I mean, look, I got to make sure my voice is ready because what we're not going to do is have like all crackle and popping because I did not like warm up. Like I'm old, I'm 35 now. Things got to get stretched.
I know. Plus, you have to use your good voice because everybody likes my voice. So, match my energy here.
Matching your energy. We'll see. Look, I'm nigga that set the vibes.
All right.
But yeah, I already said it. We are recording, which means we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of Big Letter, Little Letter Podcast with your host, Hedo.
And me, Persian.
Ooh, she said Persian this time. She's getting better.
Oh, yeah. I'm working on it.
Yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, share. We are on all the places: Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Hell, we even on iHeart, Amazon. We be everywhere, even just YouTube, but YouTube audio.
A lot of people are on YouTube now. I'm like, where I'm staying, we're on YouTube TV. So I guess this is the life.
Because, yeah, YouTube, they figured, let me go ahead and put everything on the YouTube website as opposed to, because I loved Google Podcasts, so I'm a little sad they actually canceled it. Well,
They
deleted it.
did?
Yeah, Google Podcasts no longer exists. For you to get podcasts from the Google, you have to go to YouTube Music, which is annoying.
What?
Because, because I'm on a PC and
Mm,
they're like, hey, install YouTube Music on your desktop. I'm like, you know what? Sure, I'm down for that. All they did was make it a Chrome browser that goes directly to YouTube Music. Like, it's not even its own little thing. Because, like,
give it time.
give it time. No, that's exactly how they're going to design it because to me, it makes sense. I did web development. I get what they're doing. It's like what you can do with FetLife is like when you say, oh, save FetLife to my desktop. It's just literally a browser that takes you directly to FetLife, but it's just a different looking format where that shit was annoying because my friends trying to get me into streaming. And one of the things with streaming is if I'm gonna be on this like have people look at me play a game, I'm gonna listen to music so I can ignore the mass amount of people that aren't watching. So I'm like, all right, I'll go ahead and use YouTube Music. I pay for it anyways. I'm a YouTube Premium guy. Yeah. No, it just says Chrome. It says Chrome, YouTube Music. It's not even its own application, so I might have to go back to Spotify, which is the ghetto, and I don't like that.
Whoa. Take it easy. Doesn't mean
Spotify.
I love Spotify.
Spotify is the ghetto. Most current like websites and apps are trash because they are not optimizing them anymore. They're focused on revenue, not user experience.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. I ride with Spotify and I just got a student discount. So we together.
I told look. Some relationships are abusive, but you hang it out because you have no other option.
Whoa. Well, have fun with YouTube Music then, okay? Your Chrome browser.
I mean, look, all of it is trash, but we make like feces into fertilizer regularly.
Dang.
But Spotify, if you want to make this an exclusive podcast, you know what? Never mind. Y'all are amazing.
Watch your words. We trying to get big out here.
But yeah, let's go ahead and actually get caught up with what's going on. We've been busy. We've been gone. We've had a couple dope episodes where we talked about the petitions. We had the amazing Joel Bliss on from the House of Bliss. Yeah,
Mhm.
since then, what have you been getting into?
You know, it has been the end of kink season for me, which is like a soft end because we had our end of summer social with Black Queer Dom Society, and I got to live out the thing I have been dreaming about for so long. We had a hunt. It was in the backyard. The yard had trees. It had bushes to hide behind and the softest grass that I have ever been tackled and hogtied in my life. But that was fun. And then after that, I've been chilling mostly. I'm making friends out here in DC now because that's where I'm at. It's better than Jersey. Sorry, not sorry. But I did go to an event called Restore. I think it was their last one, unfortunately, but it was a really chill event. We did journaling. They had tents set up so you could read or chill. Um, we smoked. There was a chili bar. Like, good times. It's one of those things that reminds you that kink really is about community and like feeling good, and pleasure comes in different ways.
All right, that sounds like a great time. Happy for you. Happy to hear
Yeah.
it.
What about you?
I have been not doing too much. A lot of like practicing on the personal side of things. Gotta make sure I practice my craft, not get rusty. I
Mm.
think I said this before. I did find someone I need to touch base with them. That's gonna help me learn fire play out here in Texas.
Yes.
But yeah, I haven't been too much into the kink side of things because I have been working on this move and it's almost done. I am 2 weeks away from my move-in date, so that's gonna be
Very
dope.
excited.
I am doing my best to pack now and not do a last minute rush because, you know,
Mhm.
ADHD. It's just like, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. You know what? That's future Ike's problem. You know what? I got plenty of time. Like that, those are the voices I'm trying to stamp down where I'm like, you know what? I can pack a little here there. You know what? I can make a list of things I need to do. Like that's what I've been
Mm.
doing. I even bought a like big little box from Home Depot. It was $15, and I am glad I bought it because that's where all my kink stuff is right now. Like I
Look
got
at
my
you.
lights, I got my like it fits my paddles in there. I'm like, you know what? This was a great purchase. So I'm getting all these things together because I'm trying to make sure that I keep the things I need out. I don't think I need too much because I will be having a very, very, very fucking busy October, early November
Mhm.
because next week, a very good friend of mine, Lady Aspen, she is hosting her first Houston Black Munch. It's a new group that
Oh,
she is
yeah.
orchestrating.
I love Aspen.
So yep, I'm part of the leadership team. So I will be going to Houston on the 5th in order
Mhm.
to assist with the primary launch there. Then the weekend after that, it's her birthday, so I'm going back to Houston again. She has something in mind for a very kinky event for her birthday. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna show up. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. The weekend after
Yeah.
that, going back to Houston again for an event called High Frequency, where a good friend, Sir Sugar, he typically performs, in among other things. And then the weekend after that, Dallas to the Red Room Dallas because they're having a cosplay party where my good friend La Tierra de Fuego is asking me to hold a station for wax play. If
Mm.
I can get more wax, I'll do it. She said she might be able to get more wax. I'm like, cool, we'll see. And then the weekend after that, I'll be flying to New York. Why? Because I'll be going to the Harder Saw from Dusk Till
For
Dawn play
me.
party, as well as I am hired to do an activation, which is the more wax for the Kinks and Drinks before then, and I get to see my lovely partner Persian. I have not seen her since what BlurredCon, so
Since a million years ago.
it's been 84 years. Um, but yeah, so then that's on what, the second, and then the weekend after that, I will be going to Killeen, where I will meet with the lady that will be teaching me fire play because Dark Side, Central Texas Dark Side is hosting their little it's called Harvest. Is their kink event they're hosting that weekend in Killeen, and then I want to go, but I don't think I'm gonna go because like let me not spend too much money I ain't got. But 2 weekends from then, I mean, look, if I do enough Amazon deliveries, there is weekend playcation.
Stop! Don't you even bring that up to me. I
So
have been trying to get to a weekend vacation for years. I see the post. I'm like, I want to go so bad. So bad.
so yeah, like if because I do like Amazon and delivery stuff to pay for my fun adventures because I try to make sure I keep my day job for my day bills and then my side gigs for my side fun. And
Mhm.
now if I am able to finagle that, sure, I'm down to go kick it with the fun sexual for a good ass time. But I am leaning on the that's less likely because I got other shit to pay for. Like I'm going to hedonism twice next year, so
Mm.
yeah. Let me just go ahead and focus on the
Selfishly,
good things.
selfishly, I don't want you to make it.
All right. Well, if I'm able to go, and you are able to get your own ticket just to get there, and I get the like rooms and stuff.
Mm. I could probably finagle that.
So we'll see. It might be sold out by now. It's already been out, like out in the world for like a week,
It's
and them
true.
motherfuckers be gone quick.
Right.
Especially the couples tickets.
But TBD.
We'll see. Well, let me like in my head the way I'm operating is let me finish this move first, and then I can worry about the
Hmm.
other things.
Well, if you need help with anything, my voice is louder than your ADHD.
Duly noted. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. A whole lot of prepping versus actual doing, and then yeah, we're about to be mad active for the next several weeks.
Okay. Have fun. Make sure you rest.
I'll rest when I am tired.
Don't you start.
What?
Don't you start.
I said I'll rest when I'm tired. Look, this CPAP machine
Okay.
got your boy getting his full 8 hours.
Okay.
Even went for a run last week, though. I woke up mad horny. I was like, why am I so horny? Oh yeah, I started working out again. Like it literally 1 and 1 equals 2. That's literally what happened when I woke up.
You've said this before.
Yeah, that's why I gotta just keep working out because every time I fall off, it's like But every time I start again, it's like, hey,
He's like, you know.
all right, we got caught up with one another. We pretty much just shared the things that we've been on. Why don't we get into the episode?
Yeah, sure.
So,
Very excited about this actually.
now this week's episode, we already went ahead. You can see it in the title. If anything, this is part one of four. This is going to be part one out of like 4 or 5 because you know how weeks work.
Yeah.
But yeah, part one being K is for Kinktober.
Yay. I was just about to be like, what's the name of this episode?
We'll keep it simple. K is for Kinktober Part 1 because Kinktober lasts for all of October. We are talking 31 days of various kinks that one may enjoy. Someone may want to explore. Someone may find it's not for them, but we are getting into the various kinks.
Yeah. Plus, we wouldn't be us if we didn't make Kinktober all about learning about yourself.
I mean, look, the overall ideology when it comes to BDSM and kink is about self-discovery and self-exploration to a point of finding things that you find pleasurable
Mm,
or
like
just generally fun to
like
experience.
that.
So, yes, essentially what we're going to do here is for the next several weeks, Look, y'all can hold me to it. You can hold, actually, don't even hold her to it because it's my job. I am the big letter here. So hold me to it. We are going to record a new episode every week going over our
Mhm.
calendar. My little on the other side, she will be assisting in handling our social media so that way we can actually discuss, share, and
Mhm.
just get the various kinks out there that we have daily.
I
And
will. I will do the social media.
yep, and we're just going to go ahead and discuss it. This week, we are going to cover from the 1st until the 6th. So we got 6 kinks on the calendar that we are going to start off this week with.
Yeah, but before we talk about this week's kinks, let me just explain to you how our Kinktober calendar works a little bit. So, of course, we're a learning podcast. And I have themed the calendar as Kink 101, 201, 301, 401, 501. It just means that as we get deeper and deeper in the weeks, the kinks are going to get a little more. You should probably learn this skill from someone else before you do it at home. Okay? So, in our first week, Kink 101, I'm going to have you dive a little deeper into the origins, what's consent, who are you in this lifestyle, what can you find? And in 201, we're going to talk about some sensation things. In 301, we're going to talk about what it looks like when you kink with others. And 401, we're gonna get into some more really fun things, some of my favorite things, some things Hedo's really good at. And then in 501, we're gonna talk about what some call the taboo.
And when we say taboo, we are not talking about anything illegal. It
No,
just means that you need a certain level of expertise as well as a certain level of desire to experience these things.
absolutely. So it's a big little Kinktober.
She is mad excited. Like I literally just thought about like, hey, why don't we make our own? She's like, yes.
Absolutely. First of all, Halloween is my favorite season. That's the first thing you have to know about me.
Same here.
Kink is my love origin story. So, like, why not?
Look, I am not mad at you because I love Halloween. I blame my parents for not letting me dress up in costumes or go out with the kids. Now I do it as an adult.
Mhm. Yes, but Halloween is my favorite because it's the one time a year people just get to be themselves for real. Like, get as weird as you want to be, put something crazy on, go outside in the nighttime.
And what is it for Mean Girls? Halloween's the only holiday where you can dress up like a slut and it's okay.
Absolutely. Have you seen the costumes lately? My God.
Cause no, someone shared a story of how like they were dressed up and like they were dressed up as like a nurse or something where some cheek was hanging out to where a woman was like go put on some clothes to where the daughter was like mom it's a costume and then the mom was like oh my bad so it's like that was like living proof that yeah you can dress up as slaves you want people like oh that's a costume never mind keep going
It's a
sweetie.
costume. It's totally fine. Oh my
But
God.
yes, like, it's just,
It
I
is.
love spooky season because number one, I do enjoy the fact that I get to, like, dress up as whatever, be whatever. Just, I enjoy the aspect of cosplay. I enjoy role playing. I enjoy being someone that is other than myself. Not saying that myself is pretty dope, but I have some quirky sides of me that I can't have out in the day to day.
Right. Plus, I like pretending I'm going to make a costume and it may or may not happen.
So, well, if anything, this should be a very, very fun list that we have here because there's quite a few things that I have participated in myself. And yeah, I hopefully y'all will join the ride with us, share. If anything, you can tag us at Big Letter Little Letter on Instagram or where we are on. Wait, let me see. 'Cause I know on Twitter We are something, but I keep forgetting the name because I be hating. I get it, but I hate when they have it like you only use X amount of characters. I'm like, man, let me use
My
more.
business.
I want more. Like, give me 25. Give me 36.
Gimme, gimme.
And now
They let
Twitter.
people use more characters in their posts. I could get a longer name.
Let's see. In
Remember
post,
when
yes,
Twitter
but
was
like in
14 characters?
yeah, I don't think it's working because it's not loading. Oh, here we
Okay.
go. I have to go to. There we go. Big letter pod.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to do big little pod because then you got to be careful on the internet. That's the best thing I could say.
Big little pod.
Like you got to be careful on the internet because it gets a little crazy.
Well, of course, we're going to have all this stuff linked in the description. So if you forget by the time the episode ends, it's there.
Oh, oh no! Like I just came across something. Um, Someone by the name of Big Back Snack on Twitter tagged us and was like glad to get a new episode of Kings with Kiki and Big Letter Pod for my commute though. It's like what?
Aw,
And then even
love
Kings with Kiki slides like I also done their pod a couple times. Like girl, hey,
it.
look at the people. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
I need to be more active on social. Is the reason why I made is the main reason why I did make the TikTok separate from my own. Whereas like I can know things because I was like, first off, dope ass name. I
Yes.
need to put it on a shirt,
I'm surprised it wasn't taken. So keep
right?
it.
So yeah, that's the reason why I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I'm like, I know things, and
Mhm.
yeah, I just need to be more active on social. Hopefully, once I get again, the move has taken 80% of my brain. The
Yeah.
fact that we are recording today is thanks to this very lovely little kitten right here. All right. Now, let's actually go into the episode and let's go ahead and talk about the first six items. So, this will be from October 1st to the 6th.
hmm
All right. We're going to just do a quick rundown because we do have episodes that cover all of these things.
We
So,
do.
how are we going to show this on our social media? We're going to get creative.
We're gonna do it. And so are you when you post and tag us. Hashtag Big Little Kinktober.
There we go. All right. So, what we have first is consent.
hmm
Now, the reason why this is first is because this is very important. Because as I expressed to everyone, this is how you stem the line between, fun and abuse. Because if you don't have consent, then it can be seen as abuse. So, gotta be. That's the reason why we have this number one. You can
Yes.
go ahead and check out our episode. We talk about various models of consent that has
hmm
evolved over time up until recent, including like TIC, which is trauma informed consensual kink. We have it all listed out. We even have like pictures on our Instagram that actually share these things as well.
We do. And in the name of trauma informed consensual kink and also risk aware, like it's in a couple of them. Our day two is risk profile, which is super important when you're considering who you are and how you show up in kink. Because the first thing you need to know is what is going to affect me and my body, mentally, physically, spiritually, where my traumas lie. You might not even know, but I'm saying like get to know yourself as much as possible.
Because, yeah, like the overall premise of a risk profile is what's the worst that can happen? That's your risk profile.
hmm
And then on to day three, we go ahead and go into roles. And self explanatory because, yes, you like words mean things, words can mean many things. But when it comes to roles, it's kind of helped establish like what are you seeking to explore or what are you known for, like various items of that nature. Like, are you a dominant? Are you a submissive? Are you a pet? Are you a tamer? Are you like various like that's what the roles really entail. We also discussed that in an episode.
Yes. And because I've been meeting a lot of very cool people and we emphasize that kink is what you make it, the next day is going to be D or S. which is dominant or submissive. And we're talking about where you fall on these sides of the slash, or are you on the slash? And what are some ways you can figure out where you fall?
Because yeah, like it's literally a sliding scale where one side's D, one side's S, where there is no purely dominant person, the same way there's no purely submissive. Because I think I
Hmm.
said before, it's kind of like the yin yang symbol, where every darkness has a little light, every light has a little darkness. Same principle, just kind of like, yes, you might be more on the dominant side, but yeah, unless you're a narcissist, you understand that sometimes you gotta take some level of direction.
I
Hell,
mean, I tell people I'm 100% submissive, but like I love telling Hedo what to do.
and I do it so that way I keep a happy kitten, or I kind of like lean on doing it to a point where she's satisfied, and then keep on existing.
Okay.
All right, and then on October 5th, what we would have is community, which
Mhm.
honestly, I personally feel like this is the second most important thing. Like
Mhm.
for me, yes, consent will be number one because as I told people multiple times, consent allows me to have the boundaries to like give me my playground. It lets me know what I can do to, whatever situation, scenario, etc. And the only reason why I would count community a level above of risk profile is because if you have a solid enough community, then the risk profile is drastically reduced. There will still be risk because the shit that we do is dangerous, but
Always.
with a quality community, you can feel a little bit more secure in what you can explore and do without the necessary feeling of like unnecessary shame or unreasonable dangers, things like that.
Right. And what I'm really hoping for is that those of us that have strong communities can post some of the places where we find good people or some people that we know that are great sources of resource and education. And then if you don't have community yet, post what you're looking for. Like, do you need queer spaces? Do you need people of color? Do you need people who speak a different language? Like, be specific about what you're looking for in a community and post that. Somebody might send some your way.
Well, of course.
And then we have,
Don't forget to deep throat the mic or people can't hear you.
our first day of fun. So I don't know. In the calendar, the weeks start on Sunday, but because we record on Sunday, we're just gonna go into next Sunday, which will start our first week of Kink 201, technically, but it's the introduction to sensory deprivation and what that is and what it looks like. Don't do that.
Don't do what? Look, I love sensory deprivation. It's one of my favorite forms of play because of so many things that can be incorporated with it.
Yep. We're gonna leave it at that.
I believe we do have an episode regarding that, right?
We do.
Nice. But yeah, it's just one of my favorite ways of playing. Now it does involve playing with someone that you trust,
Yes, of course.
someone that that you will not feel that will bring harm your way.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's gonna be. I think I have a way in order to express it.
Okay.
I guess you'll just have to check out my Instagram in order to find out.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I could get some help with that one now that I'm in a different space here.
Huh.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. I got a plan.
See, y'all got to go ahead and tune in. If anything, what will likely happen for you to see the things the lovely Persian wants to share, you got to make
Mhm.
sure you check out the stories of the Big Letter Little Letter podcast because she is tapped out on people adding her on Instagram. So be sure to
I
check
saw
out our
that.
stories and you'll be able to see what she has in mind to share.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what you all share as well. Even if you're not sure what something is, like share what you think it is. Tag us Ask her questions. I'm real excited.
31 days of fun.
It's a big little Kinktober.
So yeah. So if anything, be sure to follow the podcast. We are on Twitter, Big Letter Pod. We are on Instagram, Big Letter Little Letter. We are available via email, bigletterlittlepod@gmail.com. And feel free to follow me, sir.hedo. I'll be that's me on Instagram. You can find me at sir_Hedo on Twitter. I even got Sir Hedo on FetLife if you really kinky like that. Yeah, and again, jam be jamming, you know.
You can follow me on Twitter and FetLife as Love Version.
See, there we go. That's the way you can reach her. Just don't be creepy because that block button is quick.
It sure is.
And I will find you. I will whatever they say I'm taking, because don't be fucking with my person like that.
Just be nice, okay?
That's it. Just nice. Don't be creepy without consent. All right. So again, appreciate y'all for listening. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. We do appreciate y'all, and we're going to go ahead and catch y'all next week.
See you next week. Bye. Stay kinky.
Bye, y'all.